Welcome to the Grand Lux Inn, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel where history, comfort, and southern hospitality come together. Family owned and operated, we take pride in offering more than just a place to stay. Whether you're planning a weekend escape, a staycation, close to home, or just need a peaceful retreat, the Grand Lux Inn is your perfect getaway. Looking for a space to host your next business meeting? Our elegant and quiet setting provides an ideal atmosphere to connect, collaborate, and get things done, all with the personal touch of a locally owned business. Whether you're here for relaxation, business, or a special event, the Grand Lux Inn is ready to welcome you. Call us today at 931-461-9995 or visit the website to learn more. The Grand Lux, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel.
Welcome to the Mick and Mac Show, brought to you by the Grand Lux Inn. It is time to have another live show. Last week we were a little off. Not off, but you know, we were off.
We're always off.
We're always off. But it wasn't live, but we still had call-ins. How about that? How's that happen?
Gotta love that. Thanksgiving week, everybody off.
Everybody off, including us.
Yep.
Thanks everybody for watching the Mick and Mac Show. We're back to regular schedule. We got some basketball going on, a lot of basketball going on. We got a lot of other things going on that we'll talk about. Wrestling, we'll talk about all those things and hit into them. We have a superb guest that we're going to talk to. Has some tough questions.
I can't wait for him to get here.
He's got to show up first. Got
the Hattie report.
Report.
Back from break.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that one. That was going to be a good one. But yeah, so Tullahoma played last night.
They did.
Shelbyville Central. Both victorious.
Yep.
Maybe talk a little bit about that girls' game. You went. You were able to go. I stayed at home and watched the balls. Yeah. I should have gone to the high school game instead of watching the balls. But
hey, girls game was highly impressed with Shelbyville. The girls and boys for Tullahoma very similar, both resilient because I think Coach Hibden told me they were 1 of 13 from 3 in the first half, and shot like under 25% from the free throw line, and just kept grinding away. And really, their defense carried, and they ended up coming back, winning 52-40. And I say coming back, they were ahead from the second quarter on, but Shelbyville just kept making runs, and then, you know, they'd knock it down the floor. And then another good night for Bobo. She had 19, and all the girls played well. I mean, it's a tough environment to play. It was a good environment. Yeah, like, it was loud. There was a lot of people there, and it was a good girls game. Boys side, you know, what can you say? It went to OT, and then they finished it off, and they gave up a score in the last second. 2 points, and then that put it into OT, but they just kept going. Handled it. And we talked about Tullahoma's length. Shelbyville was able to match it, and so it really just came down to the experience. Yeah. I think, like, being in those games, you know, from middle of January on last year. Yeah. And so it was
grinding. They knew how to grind it out, and maybe the Golden Eagles didn't have that experience behind them like the Wildcats did.
But it was a good game, and I'm highly suggest everyone come out and watch them when I think in 2 weeks or something, come over here.
Yeah, and we'll be calling that game.
We will. 74-67 was the final in that game, and 52-40 in the girls' game.
Yeah, I saw the score. Of course, I don't know who's putting in the Tullahoma Athletics score, but it pops up notifications, and I was keeping up with the score.
I think Leanne McCullough is.
Is she doing it? Yeah. I saw it went to overtime, and I was like, what? I thought it was a.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but anyways.
You got a call, Chris said.
What? Got a call
already?
All right, let's see who's here. Hey, this is Mick and Mac Show.
Hey guys, how was Thanksgiving?
You know.
It's our South Carolina friend.
Yeah, a little tryptophan.
Rick, and Craig, what are y'all doing?
Nothing. What's going on?
I don't know. Look like you ate the whole turkey there, Craig.
That's all I do, and a couple of hams.
Oh, well, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
No,
it's like cornbread.
That's right. Little mashed potatoes,
Nothing
you know.
wrong with it.
Hey, you remember it ain't a party till the mashed potatoes come out.
You are 1,000% correct on that, and you don't know what kind of party you're gonna get.
That's right.
Hey, I see y'all finally gonna have like a working man on there this week, have an athletic trainer on there.
Oh, you see, you needed to call a little bit later and get some some trade secrets
or some advice.
No, I ain't gonna steal his thunder. That guy he has to deal with you guys some, so I know he needs all the time he can get on there.
Well, unlike you, it's Wednesday, and he's already put in 80 hours. You know. So.
Well, no, I ain't trying to work.
Yep.
They got their money's worth last night at a wrestling match, but
who won? Did Ric Flair make an appearance?
Rick came out. I need a robe. I think y'all need robes.
I agree.
On a lot of different levels, you do need a robe.
He said a Mick and Mac robe.
A Mick and Mac robe.
Mick and Mac robe.
I got
if that don't happen for Christmas, I don't know what. That's what I want that's what Santa needs to bring, a Mick and Mac robe.
Yeah, I got you.
I ain't got nothing for you this week. I'm just glad y'all survived Thanksgiving.
And nobody said that.
I saw where Craig had a bunch of people over the house.
Yeah, some non-family members.
Yeah, you probably left too.
He did.
I had to do some yard work.
He did some yard work.
Run to the store. Yeah.
Hey, give me an update.
Friday sale.
Hey, before you get off, give me an update. What's Newberry got to do this week to win?
Score more.
No, well.
No, I think it's going to be tight. I think it's going to be a tight game. Actually, Benedict should have beat them. I watched a little bit of back end of that, but I'd love to be in Albany, Georgia this weekend, but I ain't gonna be able to make it.
I understand.
I hope the Indians, Wolves, whatever they're called nowadays, can pull it out.
Yep, me too.
Hey, I saw where y'all went and saw the Golden Eagles.
Yeah,
we did. It was bad.
Hey, all the stats were the same, or the Golden Eagles were better, but except for one stat, that was 6-2.
6 turnovers.
6 turnovers to 2.
They had 6 turnovers. My gracious!
Which most of the time, you're all about 6 turnovers at McDonald's. So
yeah.
Yes, I will. No, In and Out, not In and Out. Whataburger. I got the apple pie at Whataburger now. Yeah, we got a Whataburger here. I'm killing that. Dang, I got 6 turn. I didn't know that. I didn't see the stat line. I just saw the final.
Yeah,
man.
They had 3 series in a row that they turned the ball over.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Man, that's tough because they'd had a good year. That's solid. That's a solid year. Hopefully, they got something to build on.
That's right.
Get that NIL money from Mick and Mac, and then they'll be ready to roll.
That's right.
You got that right. All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
hit us up. Stay safe, okay? Y'all. Hey, is it cold there?
Nah, it ain't cold yet. I still got shorts on.
It's cold. Don't listen to it.
Dude, I'm freezing. It's South Carolina. I'm freezing.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, we like to keep it
Y'all
cocoa.
Keep rocking it.
See you, bro.
I'll holler next week. Y'all be good.
All right, see you.
All right.
Yeah, super fan got to come up with a robe somehow. He's got to come up with Ric Flair.
I'm just worried he's going to send a picture with him in it.
I don't know what you do then. What do you do when that happens?
I burn the whole place down.
So back to the Shelbyville Central, Tullahoma. We're already seeing glimpses of what's going to happen in January, February.
Yeah.
We're seeing that the girls are building, they're continuing to grow. The guys I think they still have what they had.
Oh yeah.
And I've been saying this. We talked about this off the air a couple times, but I think they can still do it. I think they still got it to go all the way to Murfreesboro, and I think the girls have a good shot too. So,
I'm just gonna put my prediction in.
What's that?
Old Jeff Lester style, and say both of them make it to the glass house this year.
Oh,
both of them.
Both of them.
Yep,
I like it.
And I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna say who, but I'm gonna say one of them at least gonna get a win up there, if not more.
I like it.
I mean, if you're there, you might as well win.
Let's write that one down.
Write it down. Put it in ink. Doesn't matter. I can't read anyway.
All right. What else is going on in the community right now?
Saw wrestling, boys, 83-0 over Cornersville.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like golf score
I know.
type thing.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but it's just winter. That's all they do. Wrestling, win.
All they do is win.
Yeah. You got elementary cranking back up this Saturday. I think they'll be at East. Junior NBA. We had Jeff on last week.
It was great.
And junior NBA started practices. I'm worn out. I had 2 practices this week. Oh,
that's right. You're coaching the. Who are you coaching? The Mavs.
Second and third grade. Jazz.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Hey, I feel sorry for, like I said, I feel sorry for them other teams. They're just all playing for second place. We got a little Stockton to Malone action going on.
Pick and roll. You got a little pick and roll going.
Yeah. And but was that CD Stamps tonight for practice? I mean, it was just rolling in. It's just practice. It's good to see, and it's talking to some 6th grade kids at West. They're playing in it, and they're excited. So we were educated last week with what Jeff's got going on up there, I'm sure he sees it at times, but I've been seeing it and hearing it all week. The fruits of his labor just with that program.
I was really impressed by, and I'll repeat it because I said it last week, but I don't think people realized how much was involved in that department in Tullahoma.
No, I had that whole conversation just at my house with my wife and mom about it, and was rambling off some of the things that he mentioned to my mom, and she's like, I didn't know. She's like, I didn't know we did any of that.
No idea.
Yeah, so it was awesome.
Yeah. Well, just a reminder that you can watch us on Channel 6 and 23 on TV. Watch us on Light Tube Sports Network. P-Head Productions, Inc.
P-Head
on YouTube, on the YouTube.
Yeah.
And, you don't have to watch us live either. You can watch us anytime.
Right.
Because it's always on YouTube.
That's right.
And it's always streaming or rolling on Channel 6 and 23.
Once it's on the internet, it's permanent.
It's permanent.
It's tough.
It's there. Social media, Mick and Mac Show, Facebook and Instagram. Check us out there. We're always sharing stuff. We usually put the links on there. Make sure you keep up with all that stuff that's going on. Let's talk a little bit about our guest.
Yeah.
Who we got?
Who is it?
Did he show
up?
Oh,
there he is. Heath McCullough, athletic trainer extraordinaire.
Extraordinary.
Man of many talents.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to him. I think that there's a lot of good information we're going to get from him.
Yeah.
Pull out of him.
Yeah, we're going to. He said he's got notes on his phone.
Notes on his phone. What do we?
Yeah, I don't know what he can. Who knows with this guy? But it'd be a fun show. It'd be informative. We want to have players on. We want to have coaches on, but we want to have people involved in the athletics behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And sometimes he's behind the scenes. Sometimes he might get a flag thrown on him. You never know.
True. Sometimes he's out there cleaning up something off the floor.
Yeah,
man of many talents.
Yeah. But I work right next to him in the field house, and sometimes I like to think that I work hard and put in some time, and then I look over and there's Heath always there, so I'm nothing compared to that. So, but yeah, Tullahoma is very fortunate to have him.
Yeah, and I think it's good that, like you said, we get people on that may not necessarily be the coach, but plays a huge role. Probably has a ring or two. I'm not sure, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
From his participation in athletics at Tullahoma.
Yep, and is a big part of the reason why, and he's going to tell us about it.
I like it. So we got to thank our sponsors.
Yep.
Make sure we thank our sponsors. Grand Lux Inn, Payless Auto, Fuel So Good. I went there the other day, got me Americano. It was tasty. K&S Trophies, Hard Rock Tattoos, the Sundrop Shop, Tullahoma Lanes, and Sharon Wagner with Exit Realty.
That's right.
Good stuff.
Go buy your house, buy your car, get some coffee.
All that
celebrate
tattoos,
at the
trophies.
Yeah, celebrate it at the bowling alley
or the Sundrop Shop.
That's right.
Whatever you need to do. All right. So before we go to commercial,
What we got? We're going
to bring Heath on. We're going to have a conversation, but we do have a Hattie report.
Oof.
Chris, I think you're ready for the Hattie report. Let's do it. Let's see
go.
the Hattie report.
All right, this week's Hattie report is going to be talking to the students of THS. All right, who am I here with today?
Ty Watson.
All right, Ty. If you're a superhero, who would you be and why?
Spider-Man, because he got webs and you can swing from buildings, and Spider-Man's just cool.
Okay, thank you, Ty. Who am I here with today?
Andrew Carmack.
All right, Andrew. If you were a superhero, who would you be and why?
I think I'd like to be Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I think that's the best overall hero. You know, he can swing really fast. You know, looks cool.
Okay. All right, who am I here with today?
I'm Dr. Flowers. I'm one of the assistant principals at THS.
All right, Dr. Flowers. If you were a superhero, who would you be and why?
So if I were a superhero, I would be Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Because I believe that women are very powerful.
Very powerful. Okay.
And Wonder Woman exemplifies that strength and power that we all wish we could attain.
Okay, thank you. All right, who am I here with today?
Marley.
Marley, if you were a superhero, who would you be and why?
I'd probably be Catwoman because she works with Batman and I like Batman.
Thank you, Marley. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, who am I here with?
Hattie.
Who is your favorite superhero and why?
I'm going to go Superman because he can swing around.
Good answer.
Who am I here with today?
Lucas Reed.
All right, Lucas. If you're a superhero, who would you be and why?
I would be Superman because he can fly.
He can fly. Yeah. That's a popular answer. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
You're not the first one.
And I would do the cool S thing where he does his chest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. All right, thank you, Lucas.
Thank you, Hatfield.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's Hattie Report.
Payless Auto Service and Repair, located at 2013 North Jackson Street, Tullahoma, specializes in tires, brakes, suspension, oil changes, engines, and transmissions. Offers a 24-month or 24,000-mile warranty and free diagnostics. Payless is a veteran-owned auto shop and is home of the 25-25 oil change all day, every day, and offers Payless Tire Deal. Buy 3, get 1 free all day, every day. Call for an appointment, 931-455-6600. And Payless Auto Sales, located at 607 South Jackson Street in Tullahoma. Let Payless Auto show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car. We believe fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right leads to satisfied repeat buyers. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you find the right car, priced to fit your budget. Shop our virtual showroom of cars, trucks, and SUVs online, then stop by and get a test drive. Payless Auto, located at 607 South Jackson Street, Tullahoma, 931-455-6111. Welcome to Fuel So Good, located at 1407 North Jackson. Fuel So Good is Coffee County's only organic coffee roaster. All of the coffees are certified fair trade and organic. In addition to the wonderful coffee, Fuel So Good offers a large bakery selection. They provide cakes, pies, bakery items for your special occasion. All bakery items are made fresh, in-house, daily. We also offer light breakfast and lunch items, potato, egg, and cheese wrap, breakfast sandwich with Canadian bacon, egg, and cheese, the best around, chicken salad wrap for lunch, vegan bean salad. All the salads, even pimento cheese, can be sold by the half pound. They have yogurt, they have parfaits, and they also have fudge. So for a great cup of coffee and something sweet or healthy to eat, go by Fuel So Good at 1407 North Jackson Street.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
Some connections are better than others, like connecting with nature or reconnecting with an old friend, connecting with the ball, and connecting with a cause. At LightTube, our goal is to help you stay connected, not only with lightning-fast internet and local support, but by advocating for those better connections. Stay connected to the people in your life. Sign up for LightTube today.
Hey, welcome back to the Mick and Mac Show, brought to you by the Grand Lux Inn.
That's
and
right.
We are thankful for them for sponsoring us. And we have Heath McCullough.
Yep.
on
Do
the
we
show.
start him out with the rapid fire? Because
Hey,
he was
just start-
nervous.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
nervous.
definitely. You got to break him in with this. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do
This
it.
is non-Thanksgiving, so you should be okay.
Yeah, it should be fine. No tough questions that you
No,
have to
no
choose
tough
between
questions today.
wife or anybody else.
All right. So what's the strangest injury you ever had to deal with?
Strangest injury.
Rapid fire, by the
Yeah,
way.
that means fast. That means fast.
That I have no clue about what that. Had a kid one time get a piece of fence from a mower. The mower was mowing around the baseball field, and the piece of fencing came and hit him in the face. Like, how does that even happen?
Sounds like a coaching issue. All right. What injury in youth sports worries you the most right now?
Pitchers, arms.
Oh.
What's the athlete snack you secretly judge people for eating before a game?
Ooh. I don't know.
I remember Coach Snipes always hated when we ate popcorn.
Yeah.
He said it was going to slow us down. I'm like, how's popcorn slow you down?
All right. One warm-up drill every kid should do, even if they complain.
Opening the gate with the hips.
Open the gate.
Okay.
What about closing it? All right.
Yep.
What's the number one thing every athlete should do after practice but never does?
Stretch.
God, I was going to say, I was going to say brush your teeth, but okay. If you had to ban one piece of sports equipment forever, what's gone?
One piece of sports equipment.
What are you throwing out?
You can't say the singlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wearing that later.
I don't know.
Don't know. Got him.
All
right. What's the fastest way for an athlete to end up injured?
Not stretching.
Not stretch. If you could create a new athletic tape color, what would it be and why? Not white or black. I know you're going to say fuchsia.
Yeah. Fuchsia. What about plaid?
Ooh. Christmas season.
Christmas
I
season.
like it. All right. What's the best advice that you could give, that athletes always ignore?
Sleep.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I wish somebody give me that advice too. I didn't sleep at all.
Oh.
Let me tell you about the craziest, just while we're on, training and injuries and stuff like that. The craziest injury I ever saw when I was coaching basketball, and this guy got hit in the mouth and his teeth came out, but he had braces.
Oh.
And his teeth stayed on the braces.
Oh no.
And he walked over and he was like, okay. And we were like, me and JT were just like, trying to hold back, but it was rough. It was rough. All right.
Wow.
So we got you with the rapid fire. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You don't have to look at the camera. You can talk to us like we're
Just
having a
speak up because the microphones are in the ceiling.
Yeah, not really. But tell everybody about you and what you do.
On a daily basis, as far as when I get to school, I'm taping, wrapping, doing any kind of stretching with the athletes before they get ready for practice. It's really nice now that we have a fifth period for athletics, and that's when we do a lot of our treatments. And during the fall, it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
A lot of football players come in there. This year we had a lot of the girls soccer players in there. And the way we treat, the order in which we treat is whoever's in season.
So if soccer's I was going to ask that question. How do you juggle that? I mean, that seems like a lot of different sports going on at one time. There's just one of you. So how does that happen?
Honestly, there's sometimes some of them get left out.
Really?
And I've had talk with the coaches. During the fall, it's football, volleyball, girls soccer. They're the ones coming to get in the treatment, cross country. And then after that, once they are ready for practice or games or whatever, some of the girls basketball players would come in, some of the guys would come in.
Mm-hmm.
So you just got to prioritize who's in season.
Yeah.
Who's better? Who's having a better season?
Uh,
That's what I heard. Is that what you heard? Is that what you heard? I heard you had a question for Mick. Was that correct?
No. I don't have one for him.
Not on air? Just off air?
No,
Okay.
no.
All right.
I still want to know the answer, but no.
Yeah. So how does one, I kind of know the answer just being around it, but you have a kid, let's say you got a kid at the high school, he's interested in pursuing that profession, comes to talk to you about it. I know the first thing you say is find something else because you don't want to work 150 hours a week, but how do you get involved in it?
Well, let me add to that question. My daughter actually is doing that. That's what she wants to do.
I had to answer some questions for her.
Yeah,
sent me an email the other day.
she said that you helped her out with some stuff. But think about it in that perspective, like he said. But for me, it's good because I don't know the answer to that.
So I really used to steer students away because it's a lot of hours.
Yeah.
But I am within the last several years. There's a lot more places for us to be. I knew of the industrial setting when I was coming out of school, but do you really want to do that? Performing arts, you've got high school. Now every high school is hiring athletic trainers. You look at Rutherford County, 2, maybe 3 of their high schools already have 2.
Really?
And their goal is for every high school there to have 2 athletic trainers. Because it takes it. There's a lot of athletes that get left out.
Yeah. Well, what do you like? What do you go? What's the route like major, and all that?
So it's really evolved from when I started. When I started, you could go through the internship.
That was like 1900s, wasn't it?
It was the early 1900s. Yeah, it was in the 1900s. You did an internship, and you had to do 1,500 hours of observation with an athletic trainer that was already certified. Yeah,
I got that.
Yeah. But now you go get your undergrad. Then you have to get your master's in athletic training. Once you finish school, you have to take a national exam. And I was just talking to a colleague a couple of days ago about that. Because when I went through, there was 3 parts to it.
Ooh.
And she said now it's 250 questions.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So do you still have to do the 1,500 hours? Is that something that they still have to do? They have to.
I know that's a good question. I still think they have to put in some hours. It's what we call the clinical hours, and I think they do that like their last semester of graduate school.
Okay. So, but now it's like, and I think I heard somebody tell me this the other day. I was asking somebody else who had a trainer in their family, and they said that it requires like a graduate degree now.
Yes, it does.
You have to go to that next level to finish or to get that certification.
And what it really did, it kind of put our profession in a crisis. There are still schools in our immediate area that do not have athletic trainers.
Really?
Bedford County, I was talking to...
Is she an athletic trainer over there?
Yes.
The one that was with you last night?
Yeah.
Works full-time in the school or outsourced?
Yes, she is full-time with Bedford County school system. But we were talking last night, they went 3 years without anyone.
Wow.
And, they had the incident... Was that last year, 2 years ago, over in Lincoln County with the basketball player?
Yeah.
That's
you gotta have somebody there.
Oh, that'd be the reason that honestly I wouldn't want to be involved, because there's a lot of pressure, because things can happen.
Sure,
and,
absolutely.
That's kind of scary, for you. I mean, it's good that the people want to do it but it's scary as a coach.
So my very first injury when I was at Huntland, this was in 96. 1900s.
I graduated.
I started. I started on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Of week 1. I knew no one. I knew no one there. That Friday night, we come out the second half, and the very first series, we have a defensive back lower his head and hits, and fractures his neck. Yeah. Fresh out of school.
Oh, jeez.
I was very nervous.
Well, I'm always appreciative when I look down there in a game and we're calling and I see you down there, because I know when somebody says, "Is there a doctor in the house?" and everybody's going to turn around and look at me, and I'll be like, "No, not that kind of doctor. Let him do it."
Oh, you hear it, and I know people in football can hear it, and I know in basketball I'll do it. Although it's always, "Hey!" Just messing with them. But yeah, it's fun to hear. It's fun to hear him be on the sidelines with him, and that's where I gravitate towards anyway. And when in my coaching days, he was huge for me. This guy, he may not look like it, but he can do the yoga.
I'm still trying to figure out how he's in multiple places at one time. That
multiple places
at one time. That blows my mind. He's able to do
put
the hattie on him.
You talked about your first gig in the 1900s, back in '96. Good year for you.
Yeah,
but what got you? What made you decide to do that? I mean, did you go through the athletic route and say, I really want to keep working with athletes, or was it just something that you decided to do? How'd that come about with you?
So I was playing baseball at Freed Hardeman.
Okay.
And it was my sophomore year. We were in the fall season. And at that time, I thought I wanted to coach baseball. Yeah. We're at Dyersburg State in our fall league, and long story short, the ball gets away. I go to throw it to third, and my elbow pops.
Ooh.
Sounds like a
In
Tuesday morning for me.
1900s, that really wasn't a Tommy John thing, so we didn't know anything about that. We didn't have an athletic trainer there.
Yeah.
So I just started, I couldn't play anymore. I couldn't throw. So they transferred my scholarship to be a student athletic trainer.
There you go.
Under myself. I mean,
I
had no clue. So I kind of self-taught, took a couple of classes there. Then I went to Belmont to take the required class under my mentor, Mike Gerlach. And I covered women's sports when I was at Belmont. And then I had to go get my master's at Austin Peay, and I was a grad assistant there.
Did you get your master's in athletic training?
No, it's in exercise science.
Exercise science.
Yeah.
But now is that an
yeah, now you have to go master's in athletic training.
Well, interesting.
Interesting. Did they let you wear shorts at Freed Hardeman?
No. Dude, I got in trouble in the summertime.
Let's hear this. Yeah. Let's hear this.
I'm at the mall in Jackson.
Okay.
And there's a dean, and I have on shorts because I stayed
at
there.
The mall?
Yes. I got in trouble for having shorts on at the mall in Jackson, but 20 miles from campus.
Or
I think that would have driven me out over the elbow.
High school kids and below, the mall is a place where they had a lot of stores in one big building.
Yeah.
So, Google it.
Yeah. Right.
That's so funny, but then again, I could definitely see that just knowing people that had gone to Freed.
That's why I said it.
Yeah.
I knew. I've heard people go there too and say the same thing.
So what do you think about? So you're technically outsourced, but what do you think about being insourced in the school system and like teaching two classes, and then having those students that are interested in it kind of be student assistants in the high school area?
So I said, talking about Rutherford County schools having 2 athletic trainers. Some of them even have 3 because
don't even know what that looks like.
No. Yeah. Some of them only teach classes. That really makes for a long day. The guy that used to be at Siegel, Joe, he and I were talking, and he said the hardest part of it was you're at a ball game last night in overtime in Shelbyville, and then you got to be at school the next morning and you're teaching. Yeah, you can do that a few times, but the thing that Leanne and I talk about is when you were coaching basketball, it was basketball season, right?
Yeah.
Coach Sisk is football season.
Yeah.
Coach Morris is baseball season.
Yeah.
We have every season.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to do that day in and day out as far as teaching a class and then trying to do the practical stuff after school.
All right. So what I'm hearing, and I know we have it's not posted yet, but I know the new superintendent that would come in would probably want to think about maybe about 2 athletic trainers, you on the practical side and 1 in the classroom side.
Yeah.
All right. Done deal. Hey, write that down. Might be want to be something you
The thing is where are you going to get that athletic trainer? That's where that's the thing is
Emily Shuran,
there you go.
Yeah. Well, there's some nepotism. We're not going to talk about that.
That's the thing is we really are in a crisis mode. We're in a shortage.
Is it? Do you think it's the time that's involved, the pay? Is it a combination of all those things? The difficulty of the job. I mean, why is there a crisis?
I think it has a lot to do with the advanced degree that we're required to have. When students are getting out of school, they're like, wait, I want to go get another degree, and I'm only going to make this.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, I don't think that's what I want to do.
Yeah, it's a lot of work for not a lot of reward as
Right.
far as monetary. There's reward, I'm sure, in your job, but you'd like to get paid too.
Yeah.
Always.
Because the lights are always on at home.
Yeah.
Hey,
Leanne, you heard it.
Turn them off. Turn the lights off.
Yeah.
For goodness sakes.
Well, that's the other thing too. I know we're about to go to a break, but that's the other thing that it goes along with coaching. It goes along really with anything extracurricular. You have to have a supportive spouse to deal with those hours.
She will
and
tell
understand.
you. She will tell you she does not like what I do. That's how we met.
Yeah.
She was a student athletic trainer at Austin P when I went there.
I mean, you told us off there you didn't like what she did, so
I'm not going there. No. But she and I worked out a deal because when do practices start?
After school.
Right after school.
Yeah.
So when our kids were little, man,
yeah,
I look back and I don't know how she did it.
Yeah.
You know, she got them picked up from school. She got their homework done.
She's
all by
essentially a
herself.
coach's wife for all sports.
Yeah.
She's basically
year round.
She's not the coach's wife. She's the mom that is not blood related to all the athletes.
Yeah, that's true.
And or other kids in the school.
That's
it's wild.
Yeah.
You know.
So when Julia Duncan was on, we were wanting to call so bad, but we were driving down the road.
That never stopped her from calling, having something else to do.
Well, we were like in the middle of Ohio. We were afraid we were going to lose the signal, so we never called. But she's a great mother to all those kids.
Yeah, all of them.
Well, before we go to that break, I had it's not a call, but it's a question online. Supposed to ask you about this Buddy store, spicy sausage superstition he had a few years ago and state championship year. What's this about?
So that first year, I don't know. Somehow I missed the pregame meal.
Yeah,
taping, doing whatever.
Shocker.
So
imagine that. Nobody brought you a sandwich.
No. So Elise and I hop on the Gator. We ride over to the Buddy store, and I think I got a Dr. Pepper, a spicy sausage, I don't know, whatever those things were.
A meal of champions, sounds like. Good grief.
And maybe sweet tarts? I have to look. But we won. We beat Shelbyville that night, and we're like, all right, we got to do it next week. And it just kept going on. So 15 straight weeks, that was kind of our thing. That's what we did. Even on road games, we would go over there and get the spicy sausage, Dr. Pepper, and I believe it was sweet tarts, like the big chewy sweet tarts.
And you weren't the only one, because there was others that did all that too.
Oh yeah, I heard
Taco Bell and all that.
Yeah. I mean, that's just part of athletics. You've got those superstitions, especially baseball players.
Yeah.
When we come back in a little bit, we want to make sure that the phone is open, 393-0081. If you have any questions for me or Coach Mac or Heath,
ask Heath.
We'll ask away, and we'll try to do our best to answer. We also want to hear a little bit about goldfish, is what I understand. So we're going to hear a little bit about a goldfish story when we get back. So we're going to take a quick break and check out our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Middle Tennessee is one of the fastest growing spots in the country, and I would love to help you make a move here. I work with buyers and sellers all across Middle Tennessee, and what my clients value most is that I dig in, do the work, and give them clear answers to every real estate question. I'm Sharon Wagner with Exit Noble Realty Group. If you're planning on making a move, call or text me anytime.
Are you looking for that special place to eat, a place that makes you feel like home? If so, the Sundrop Shop is the place to go. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 8 to 3, the Sundrop Shop has a menu to satisfy everyone's taste buds. Their soups, sandwiches, salads, and breakfast are made from scratch and served all day long. And don't forget their selection of handmade frozen treats. From milkshakes to sundaes, the Sundrop Shop is a proud sponsor of the Mick and Mac Show and always enjoys celebrating the success of Tullahoma athletes.
K&S Awards has helped Tullahoma adult and youth athletes celebrate sports for 45 years by supplying the area's largest selection of trophies and plaques, plus corporate awards engraved in glass, plastic, and crystal. K&S stocks gift items and figurines for almost every sport. K&S also does jewelry engraving, sandblasting, wood engraving, like Grandma's favorite recipe on a cutting board. They custom make badges, desk and nameplate signs, panel and photo frame tags, rubber signature and self-inking staffs, bronze signs, yard signs, and banners. Now offering custom framing as well. When you take that trophy-winning picture, 30 years of framing experience makes K&S your one-stop celebration shop for all your keepsake needs. Stop by and see Alan and Jenny Rogers at KS Awards, 510 Country Club Drive in Tullahoma, or call 931-455-7359.
HostMy provides modern phone systems with mobile integration, HIPAA-ready business texting, and digital faxing solutions. More importantly, we offer dedicated U.S.-based support, transparent billing, and unparalleled reliability. Call 931-581-4411 today and partner with the best.
Welcome to the Grand Lux Inn, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel where history, comfort, and southern hospitality come together. Family owned and operated, we take pride in offering more than just a place to stay. Whether you're planning a weekend escape, a staycation, close to home, or just need a peaceful retreat, the Grand Lux Inn is your perfect getaway. Looking for a space to host your next business meeting? Our elegant and quiet setting provides an ideal atmosphere to connect, collaborate, and get things done, all with the personal touch of a locally owned business. Whether you're here for relaxation, business, or a special event, the Grand Lux Inn is ready to welcome you. Call us today at 931-461-9995 or visit the website to learn more. The Grand Lux, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel.
How we count?
So yeah, what happened was long story short, I just ran through the T at Tennessee, and that's how that happened.
Nice.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. Welcome back to the Mick and Mac Show, brought to you by the Grand Lux Inn. We are still here with Heath McCullough. We still have some more questions, and you can call in at 393-0081 if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. You can message us or whatever you want to do, and we'll try to get that message to them. But we've got a goldfish story that apparently y'all know about, but I don't know anything about.
I know
It's come up in our
soccer
interviews with the soccer girls, and now we got to know what this is.
And we have to be very careful when we have to preface, I guess, any soccer episode from now on dealing with the high school, because we don't know if Richie just show up.
Yeah, he might show up here in a minute.
Yeah, so
we said soccer, he may just jump in.
So go with it.
So it's not an original for me. I did still part of the story from Ty Cox.
Oh my man,
legendary.
Yeah. So it was some point during the season, and I'm on every sports team's messaging board.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. There are times. The other night, basketball game. Sorry, sidetracked here. I looked at it. 50 messages on the girls' basketball on their trip to Lebanon or Wilson Central the other day. So anyway, I'm on the girls' soccer messaging board, and my phone just kept blowing up. Hey, I'm not going to be able to make it to practice today. Hey, I've got something to do with practice, or I won't be able to go to practice, or I'm going to be late. And it ended up being like 15 girls, 16 girls that weren't going to be at practice that day. I mean, I was just like,
this is the team that went to state championship.
Exactly, and I knew from the get-go it was one of the better teams that I'd ever been around.
Mm-hmm.
And so I finally just fired off in the group message, hey, I won't be able to make it to practice today. I had to take my pet goldfish to the vet, and the therapy for my goldfish was to take it on a walk on the trail. So I won't be able to make it to practice today. And
anybody catch it?
Oh. Come to find out, girls started showing up for practice. Like then they realized they were being dumb for not going to practice.
Right.
So that's the goldfish story.
That's a good one.
I took it to the vet and just needed to go for a walk, so I put it on a leash.
I think that's,
wasn't going to make it to
I think
practice.
that's valid. I mean, I was expecting like goldfish that you eat.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was about. I'm totally surprised that you were
That's
walking
right.
your goldfish.
I was talking to McKenna Buckner yesterday, and out of nowhere, she said, "Remember?" I mean, this is just out of nowhere, like left field. Said, "You remember my junior year when we lost like a couple of games that we should have won, like back to back?" And Heath came up there and talked to us in the gym when we had like a little team meeting about it. And I said, "I remember it now." But she said, things just kind of changed after that. And so I only say that to say you are more than just taping ankles. And I mean, he's probably got a psychology degree somewhere after all this.
Yeah.
But I know it was always good as a coach, and I know the current coaches appreciate it too, that you tend, like with the goldfish thing, you tend to put things in perspective because I have the theory everyone hates their head coach. You know, everybody hates their head coach.
Sure.
The assistant's better, or dude down the street's better, or my dad's better. You always have a way of bringing it back and saying, well, did you think of it this way? Or sometimes it's, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And kind of resetting everyone. And I know what goes on a Friday night. I know what goes on a Tuesday and Friday night and all that. But I don't think people understand the other stuff that goes on with it, just the conversations. But the training room can be almost like a therapy
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've heard that too.
And sometimes that's scary. And I know I've heard you say it, and I've seen it when I was at Newberry, that people will look for reasons to find their way into the training room because they get some comfort.
They get some attention.
Because they know what is said in the training room stays in the training room. And, I've had coaches that would ask me, it's like, it's what was said in there. And I never let them talk bad about a coach or another player. But there are times they just need to vent.
That's all it is. Yep.
And it's a great place for them to just vent and let go and know that's where it's going to stay.
Right. And I knew early on when I came back in 2012 after 2 years that, hey, what is said in there, even if I'm hanging out in there, doesn't leave. But that as a coach, I could ask and say, not what was said, but what's Mickey Shuran's mental state right now?
Yeah.
And be like, it's better, but it's not good.
That's accurate.
And and kind of get the hint that it's probably I'm a big believer. It's a lot of, like McKenna's like, we lost it, and I said, well, I know for a fact I lost one of those games. The other one, you guys had a little bit to do with it, but it's still me. But that a coach can fix some of those things, and it's just in the demeanor, or how they act. And sometimes you got to have an outside source bring you back to that.
Well, that's the thing is they hear these coaches day in and day out. We're talking about McKenna there, and then I heard Lexi talking about in soccer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt the need to go let them know that it wasn't just something that was in there, that we could see that this was a special team, even though they didn't see it.
Right.
Because they were so involved in the day-to-day operations. And there was just some things that needed to be touched on, and it had to come from someone else other than a coach that they hear every day.
So to rewind it back a little bit, but similar, football state championship year. First of all, any state championship is impressive, but there's a lot of luck and a lot of getting kids healthy that go into a football. So tell us about, because I know I'm setting it up, but about that year and how hard it was, and probably it was fun, I'm sure, on a lot of levels, but how hard it was, just the pressure of keeping kids healthy and doing this and doing that.
There is a lot of pressure in making sure that they're doing the right things. And that's one thing I always tell the kids in the training room, and I'm sure you've heard me say it, help me help you. Yeah.
Oh.
That means you got to do those things on your own.
Yeah.
You said it earlier, there's only one of me. At
Yeah.
some point, they've got to take ownership, and that group did take ownership.
Yeah, they did.
Is it difficult having those tough conversations, though, with the coach or the player when you have to say, this kid doesn't need to play?
100%.
And
it's
you know,
hard.
It's got to be like having that, one of the worst conversations ever. You know, you got especially like, let's say a senior who's playing and they tore their ACL or did something, and you're just like, you're having to have that conversation with the coach and say, he ain't going.
Yeah.
And if it was John Voight in Varsity Blues, he's going to say, give him the needle.
right.
Give him the needle. He's going to play. But we know our coaches aren't like that. So it's got to be a tough conversation, even though our coaches are going to listen, they're going to be understanding.
And I think it's more built up. It's like, you know, when you're young and going asking your parents something that, and they just get, yeah, that's fine. You know, I think it's more built up probably, oh man. And it's probably, a lot of it is sympathy and empathy, but then having to tell.
A lot of empathy.
You know,
there's no worse feeling, and it's already happened to me this year, is when you go to test that ACL or whatever, and you realize it's gone.
Oh, I got worried last night with Price Suey.
No.
And I was like, oh, cramp,
everyone
cramp.
did. Yeah. That was a gnarly cramp too.
Yeah,
that thing was like gremlin in there. But it's already happened, and I had to tell this athlete, and I wanted to shed tears with him, but I had to tell him that's and this was before the season ever started, like the week before.
That's got to be tough. I know that's one of the hard parts of your job. Let's talk about the rewarding parts of your job. What do you see as like the most rewarding thing that comes out of what you do on a day-to-day basis?
Outside, working side by side with me.
Yeah, we know that's number one. But
the greatest thing is when you do have someone that has that injury and they've put in that work, and you've put in that work with them. And you see them step back on the field or on the court. And it's not I'm proud for myself. I'm proud for them because they did the work.
Yeah.
I just kind of gave them an avenue of how to do it, of what to do.
I can speak to that because it was Chuck, Charlie, you know, with two ACLs.
Right.
But I was really there part of one, and you know, seeing the hand in hand and the work involved with it, and then, you know, I remember looking over one day. You came up there, and she got released to do practice, and I'm on one side of the court, and you're on the other, and you're watching, and you're just like smiling, you know, just worried at first.
You got a little bit of nerves going on there.
You do, but it's for them. It's you know, I had a girls soccer player that has had an issue the last 2 years, but we've worked and worked and worked to get her healed up. She did not have a single issue all year, and I was so happy for her.
In the coaching business, we say that's coaching, but I guess that's athlete training business. We say that's training.
right.
It's just training.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I mean, we could do a 4-hour show because just the stories and things, and there's stories that are brought up that I have forgotten about.
Oh yeah.
There's some stories about Ty Cox that I'd love to tell. He's watching. He's one of my kids in West, and
banging on that.
Maybe I'll get his permission first before I tell the stories.
Hey, former athlete.
Oh, he might come tell them for you.
Might have to get him on.
Man, he came to the house Thanksgiving. That was great to see him.
That was like an era right before all this took off, you know.
Yeah,
like I feel like we talk about it all the time. We feel like we're in a golden era of Tullahoma sports right now.
Oh, just no doubt.
Even the teams that aren't out there winning championships are competing at a high level to do that. Like they're hard outs.
Yeah.
You know, it's across the board. It's middle school. I mean, I see some crazy studs in flag football and elementary league.
Yeah.
And then all the way up.
Yeah.
Well, it's like we talked last week with Jeff. It's almost like there's a revival.
Yeah.
A revival of athletics. Not that it ever went away, but you think about what happened to, like, the Little League numbers went down, and then Babe Ruth went down, and there was no other basketball other than elementary, maybe some elementary, and then middle school and high school. They didn't have the junior NBA and stuff like that. And I think it's like a sports revival.
Yeah, they posted something on Coach T probably 3 years ago. It was at least a year after a state championship in football, when it said it was going back to when since they've been keeping records, that the quickest going over
and then turn around
football and turn around to a state championship was Tullahoma, and it was and I was like, yeah, but that was 2 years. Are you talking about one? I was like, because he only listed the 1 year, and then like, well, there's a whole nother year before that. But, you know, right. So but you're right. Like it kind of keeps going in that gold. Like I just call it the golden era. But I hope it's not, because I hope it's not an era. I hope it just is a expectation,
a way of life.
Yeah.
But I agree. I think, you know, Ty and that class, you know, they were the ones that got that ball started,
set the
coming out of.
Yep.
Yeah. They set the bar high.
Yep. But now when it's not met, it's kind of like I got, you know, it was a decent year, probably not the year that we expected in football, but and there's a lot of factors we could go into about that, but it was just, and that happens, but kids at like West will be like, what's wrong with football? And we were like, you know, at the time, I think we just lost to White County, so we were what, 3-1 or something like that. Yeah. And I'm like, what do you mean? What's wrong with football? Like, you know, it's like
I feel like something happened then.
Yeah.
You know, I can't imagine as a coach how frustrating that was to know what our expectations were and know that we could have met those.
Yeah.
And you just couldn't put a finger on why.
The weirdest thing that I see, and it took me kind of to get out. I haven't never been fully out of coaching, but out of being a head coach, to see it and just think, man, this is weird, is every season, it seems like the first few weeks, there's a lot of excitement. And then it gets to that middle part, and it's like the goldfish story, you know, where it's like, or we can do, you know, and then there's the excitement at the end. And you would expect it to be at the end with seniors, but I see it in middle school.
I've got a theory on it.
And I'm just like, it's weird, you know?
Yeah.
What's that theory? Probably a hard truth.
It may be a hard truth.
Yeah.
Is it in your notes?
No, I know that's y'all said it. That it's. I think it's TikTok. It's IG Reels.
Yeah.
Our attention span, even as adults, our attention spans are so short.
Mm-hmm.
And you got that long season. Yeah, it's exciting at first, and then it's kind of lulled. And it's like, oh wait,
that's a good.
That is a good point. And what's interesting, we had the same conversation the other day. I can't remember who it was with, but we were talking about how there's a group of young people who are starting to rebel against that now. Like people like Colin's age, you know, they're starting to look and say, and they're like, I'm not wasting any more time on this.
Right.
And so I think eventually it's going to turn the other way.
Yeah.
And you're going to see maybe a little bit of a rebellion against the social media world. I hope, because I do think it's done damage.
No doubt it has.
It's helped, but it has done, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, social media can be positive. I utilize it in athletic training. I mean, there's some great tips that younger athletic trainers are coming out with the new, because I mean, technology changes in the medical field all the time.
I do have a question about technology, just so I can.
You're gonna have to put in a ticket, sir.
Oh man. What about the use of KT tape? Is that voodoo, or is it, that's my question? Is it voodoo?
I don't know how we got off on
Miyagi? Is it Mr. Miyagi, or is it
a little bit? No, it's real. It is, and
the tape is.
The tape is real. I mean, it's there.
My wife believes in it.
I do
too. I have other people who believe in it, and I was just curious because I always thought it was voodoo.
I went to a course, I don't know, 2 or 3 day course, and at that course, my back was hurting, and the guy's like, "Here, let me put some tape on it. Leave it on until tomorrow." I'm like, "Okay." My back quit hurting, and I was like, "Hold on a second." And so we got a little bitty roll as part of our class, and I brought it back, and I had a guy who was running track, and, you know, Shaw had him doing strides.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I can only do 2 strides," and it starts hurting. I said, hey, let's try this stuff. Because I learned how to do the shin splints at that time. So we did, we taped his shins. The next day he goes out, he goes, Coach Heath, he goes, I was able to do four strides today. By day 4, he was all the way out to the 10 strides and his shins weren't bothering him. Now, was it the physical or was it the mental?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It worked.
Doesn't matter. It worked.
But I'm a huge believer in it. Yeah.
Well, listen.
Cupping and all of it.
Oh, all that stuff. It's time, and we talked ourselves to the end of the show, so it's time. Imagine that. We appreciate our sponsors: the Grand Lux Inn, Payless Auto, Fuel So Good, K&S Trophies, Hard Rock Tattoos, Sundrop Shop, Tullahoma Lanes, Sharon Wagner with Exit Realty. We do appreciate all their support. Newberry's playing Albany State.
Yep.
Saturday in the semifinals.
I believe so. That's another win. If they go to championship,
where's it going to be?
I don't know.
Do we know? It's probably in Oklahoma or something.
Well, I know a guy.
You know a guy? You know a guy. But we appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having
conversation.
me.
We loved it. We'll do it again at some point in time.
Yeah.
In the future. But thanks again.
Yeah.
It's been entertaining and a lot of memories. And I hope more memories to come.
Thinking about doing the show, and you think about that. 30 years. I've been doing this 30 years.
Yeah, wow.
There's a lot of stories.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll be around doing the Mick and Mac for 30 years.
Right. Yeah. So next week, got a special guest, special guest host.
Special guest host.
So we'll be here.
House Shoe.
House Shoe Heist will be taking over for the day.
For the Mick.
But don't. There may be a call. There may be a call.
It'd be nice to get a call every once in a while. You know?
It'd be nice. But we appreciate it. We'll see you next Wednesday, 7:30. See you.